Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and today I'll be showing you the 10 best filters on EAFC to make millions of coins right now. So if you're new around here and you need those Team of the Year cards when they do release, or you want to stock up packs and you need coins to do so, you are in the right place. Make sure to subscribe to say thank you, and of course drop a like down below. And as usual, guys, if you do want to get some coins in a bit of a quicker way, well, if you guys are fed up of coming against neeks like me and foot champs who use loans and OP cards from day one,
I'm getting really sick of you! Get out now!
Then you need to head over to MitchCactus.com, where not only can you buy the cheapest and most reliable FIFA coins on the EA market, you'll find over 10,000 reviews from people who have used the services and enjoyed them in the past. So make sure to head over to MitchCactus.com and use code RECALL for 5% off. Now we're going to start off with this player pick. Now we're on our way to 16,000 subs. If we get a good player in this, I will give away 16,000 FIFA points by the end of Team of the Year. So all we've got to do is get a usable player, and EA have said, they've kind of said no, because Talisca is usable if you've got a really crap team. He's 100k and he may be subbable, but it's not quite what we needed. But we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways while we make our way to 16k subs, and then there's a ton for our way to 20k subs. So stay tuned and of course subscribe. Now let's rattle through some of these filters. We're going to start off with the basics. First of all, really easy filter, Gold Premier League. We're going to do a few in the Prem. So first of all, we're going to start off with Arsenal. This one, very simply, Brazilian. We go Gold Rare, Brazil, Prem, Arsenal. You got Gabby Jesus, Gabby, and then we got Martinelli. You've got three Gabbies there. Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel... Yeah, you just got Gabriels on Gabriels. We're going to have... Is it? Yeah, it is Gabriel. I was just checking because it almost seems wrong that there's so many Gabriels. So we've got 2.7, 2.5 here. So there's going to be an increase, of course, in these guys based off of all the SBCs coming out. But we're looking at maybe a 2.2 or a 2.3 for a snipe. Now, I'm not going to snipe on every single filter here, of course, because it would be a very, very long video. But... why does it matter when we can snipe so well so far? So we've done very well there. We're going to list that one up for 2.7 just because it looks like that's about where they're at. Then we move over to the scummy side of Newcastle. Of course, we're going to go over to Newcastle, Brazilian again, and we're looking at Joe Linton, and we're also looking at Gomeres. So once again, very easy to go filter on this one, and you can work out Gomeres' price pretty quickly. He's pretty much bang average for an 82. I think slightly higher than the base, but very easy once again to go from one to the other. You might want to start with this filter as it's a little bit cheaper in the values. Then we're going over to England, Gold Rare, Premier League and Man City. This one, of course, we know who we've got. Stones, Grealish, Foden, and of course, Walker. Now, Walker is going to be an absolute steal. If you manage to get a Walker, you are absolutely laughing. And what's good about these right now is they are on the rise. We've got a ton of SBCs that is absolutely pushing the price of a lot of the players like these. So you can make an absolute ton very, very easily. 6,000 coins these are going for right now. EA tax, going to be 300. If we go to 5.5, it's a minimum of 200 coins per card. And remember, guys, that's the minimum. You can probably sell these for even more. And we've got a Foden as I was coughing, but you can see how easy the profit is on this one. Final one in the Prem, a little bit of a jump up, but one of the best filters that we will ever see in this game is going to be Gold Rare, Goalkeeper, Premier League. You've got Edison and we've got Allison. Such an easy filter to make such a good amount of coins on. And then that is it for the Premier League. For the next one, we're going to go over to League One. We're going to go Special, Defender and PSG. Of course, this leaves us with some absolute goldies. We've got the likes of Kimpembe. We've got the likes of course, Mukele. And of course, there are two ways we can run this filter. We can do this one, or we can head over to Centre-Back and Special. Now, this one gives us Kimpembe, and it should also give us Marquinhos. So you've got two options there. I think the Marquinhos variation is a little bit better in terms of how close these guys are in pricing. You can see there, you've got a 190 and a 185. I think with this one, we're probably looking at sniping. If we sell them at maybe, let's say 200k, we probably want to pick these guys up at around 170, maybe 175 for the best profit. Then we're going to head over to La Liga Santander. On this one, we have a couple really good filters. The first easiest one, Germany, centre mid, Gold Rare. Very, very simple. We've got Gundogan and we've got Cruz. An absolutely lovely filter to get kicking off. Then we take away Germany. We want to go La Liga. We want to go midfielder. And then we're going to go over to Real Madrid. And no, we're not going to be looking at Cruz for this one. We're going to be looking at the likes of Bellingham, Modric, and anyone else who's at the special card. So we've got Alaba even here included as well. We've got Valverde. Obviously, that one's a little bit out of the ranges. We've got Modric here. We've got Valverde's inform. We've got Bellingham's cards. There is an absolute special cards galore over at Real Madrid. Now, the inform cards are the cheapest, and they're going to be sitting around the 80k mark, as we saw there. We've got Modric and Bellingham, both lovely position there. With Cruz, I did say we weren't going to snipe him, but maybe I lied. So we're looking here at around 65,000 coins. Obviously, EA tax on 66, which is what we'll try and sell them for, is going to be 10%, 6.6, we half that is 3.3. So 4K roughly, and then we probably want to come down to about 60 for the snipe. So this one, really simple, really easy, and you're going to make an absolute ton of coins. So it's definitely worth absolutely whacking on and doing as much as you can with this filter. Now this is filter number 8. We've got through quite a lot in a very short amount of time, but don't worry, there's more coming. We are still cooking as always, and I'm not a woman. And that was, of course, a joke before someone comes in the comments and absolutely sues me for it. But we're going to head over to the next league, and we're going to go for the Bundesliga. Of course, speaking about women, we've got to bring up Bunda. So we're going to go over to the Bundesliga, and the menus have broke on me again. So going back in, I will refrain from making jokes about women, because it seems like as soon as I did that, I got the karma and kicked off the game. So we're going to go back in, and we are not going to mention the non-men, but we are going to go and head over and make a ton of coins if it lets us on the market. Now, who are you hopeful for Team of the Year? I was hopeful for Carl Walker. He's not there. I'm absolutely gutted if I'm completely honest, but it doesn't matter because we're still going to go and look at the Bundesliga, but nothing to do with Bunda, just for the filters. Please don't kick me off the game again. So first of all, special Bayern Munich, what do we see? There's an absolute ton. You've got Lema, you've got Goretzka, you've got Sane, you've got Mazui, you've got Musiala, we've got your Upamecano. So there's a few ways we can manage this filter. First of all, midfielder, really simply an absolute banger with these ones. So Musiala, we've got Goretzka, who actually is pretty meaty in game. We've got Sane, we've got Lema, who's unbelievable in game. We've got Goretzka again, Musiala again. There's an absolute ton. Now, what's the other way we can do this? Of course, take off midfielder, leave it as special, go to French, and we have a Upamecano, Coman. There is obviously just 2 players in there, but an absolute ton of cards on both. And now the final filter, what you want to do, it's a really, really easy filter. All you've got to do, you head over to YouTube for this filter. You want to go over to the Pro Recall channel. As you can see, you'll see a lot of click in, click pause. We don't need to hear my voice. And then all you want to do is click the subscribe button that will be there. Obviously, I can't do it because it's my channel, but you can. So make sure to do that for a chance to win a lot of giveaways in the lead up. And we do not want to hear that ad because it's not paid for. I'll see you guys in the next one.